the jersey back on again. You know what it means. We got another NFL pick. Good morning, happy Thursday, everyone. Let's say it's my little Muhammad act of kindness. Well, let's see. Oh, if you saw my short yesterday, then you know I had myself a good cry. And that was my high. Not gonna lie. That's funny. What's my low? You know what? I would say that my low is it's been raining a lot lately. Like, it's been raining all week. It's actually kind of ridiculous how much it's been raining all week. Not that it's a bad thing. I mean, Lord knows we need the rain. And at some point, we're going to wish we had rain come, December, January, and February. But it does feel indicative, like, yeah, summer's just about over. Actually, technically, I do believe we are in fall, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Like, fall started, like, a couple days ago, actually. So, yeah, we're in fall. So, summer really is over. It happens. You know what? Even though I know for a fact it happens every year, there's always like, man, why do I feel sad about it, I guess I am missing the lake as of right now. I mean, I know I only just closed earlier, but I already miss it. But that's okay. Cuca Lake's not going anywhere, and neither am I. So I'm cool. Let's see, what's my act of kindness? I did a favor for someone yesterday. That was nice. I also talked to my mom. That was great too. It's actually a funny story. I thought that my late grandfather's birthday would be today. It's actually the 27th. I can't believe I was wrong about that. Good Lord. I know I'm kind of procrastinating. I mean, yeah, I'm making an NFL pick today, but it's just one game. Although, it's the Seahawks and the Cardinals, right? I think it is. Seahawks and the Cardinals, is it tonight? Yeah. Seahawks and the Cardinals. Both are 2-1. And, it's at Arizona. Okay. You know what? I just realized. Every single, first game of said week, I've gotten correct, I believe. I don't know. The NFC West really is becoming the wild, wild West because every team in that division is good. I could totally see every team, making the playoffs, whether they win the division or their wild cards. Even though I would say my money's on San Francisco to win that division. The Rams are good, the Seahawks are good, and the Cardinals are good. I mean, yeah, the Rams did lose to Philly the other day, but, that loss is not indicative to how they are. I must say, I don't know. I really don't know who to pick for this one. You know what? I'll take the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are going to win today. They seem... I mean, they're definitely on the rise. I can definitely see them involved. I know I just said, like, the teams in the NFC West could all make the playoffs. You know, one team winning the division and the other being, you know, wild cards. But if I feel that the Niners are going to win that division and only one team from the West winds up going to the playoffs, at the moment I would say it's the Seahawks who could do it. At least, you know, become like a wild card. You know, actually, like a bunch of teams are still undefeated right now. The Bills are undefeated. The 49ers are undefeated. The Eagles are undefeated. The Chargers, I believe, are undefeated as well. I think there's one more. Oh, the Colts. Yeah. The Colts of all teams. Oh, gosh, the Colts. You know, it's funny. Yesterday, the YouTube channel KTO, shout out to KTO, came out with a video about the tragic history of New York Jets quarterbacks, which is technically a follow-up on a video they did a year ago, which was the tragic history of Chicago Bears quarterbacks. And come to think of it, lately it seems like any player that goes to any New York team that's not the Bills, they leave and they wind up doing great. You know, Sam Darnold leaves the Jets and he becomes a Pro Bowler for the Vikings. Daniel Jones leaves the Giants and the Colts are currently undefeated right now because of him. Jamal Adams went to Seattle. He was great there. Even years ago, when Brett Favre came from the Packers to the Jets, like, well, actually, they were pretty good in the beginning, but then they kind of fell apart, and then Favre leaves to go to the Vikings, and they make it to the NFC Championship game. Aaron Rodgers just did the same thing. The Steelers are playing significantly better because he's there. Which, I mean, I don't know. As much as I dislike Aaron Rodgers, and I'm not the only one who thinks this, I mean, he's good, man. Aaron Rodgers is a solid player. I mean, there's a reason why he's had such longevity in the league, and it wouldn't surprise me if the Steelers become a wild card team for the playoffs from that division. Oh, the Ravens are going to win that division for sure. In fact, if you remember my short, from the AFC, I've got the Bills, the Ravens, the Colts, and the Chargers all winning their respective divisions. The Steelers really could be a wild card team. I mean, come on. The Browns? No. The Bengals with no Joe Burrow? No. Yeah, the Steelers could totally pull it off. They make the playoffs. Let's see. Golly, what other teams could make the playoffs from the AFC? I mean, even though Kansas City is 1-2, I wouldn't rule them out yet. So they could always make it. The Broncos seem to be doing okay. They could probably do it. Who else? I'm trying to think. It's the Colts, the Texans, the Jaguars. Oh, and the Titans, right. Yeah, I don't think anyone from that division is going to make the playoffs other than the Colts. Um, I really don't know. Uh, Actually, no, I did. I just talked about the North. I just talked about the South. I just did the West. And then there's just the AFC East, which is the Bills. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Bills win that division, no problem. I mean, come on. Like, the Bills, well, actually, that's not true. Like, obviously, they need to try against their division rivals. But still, like, come on, the Bills are totally going to win that division. I mean, I've been saying for the last couple of years now, if the Bills want to make it to the Super Bowl, they need to be the number one seed. And the road to the Super Bowl has to go through Highmark Stadium. Which, oh, dude. That reminds me. This is the, I mean, I've been hearing for years that Buffalo was going to get a new stadium, but, I didn't really think it was coming true, you know? But now, like, this is the last year that, you know, the Bills game is going to take place at Highmark Stadium. Or the Ralph, for those who didn't know. And there hasn't been a loss in Highmark Stadium in, like seriously, I think games at Highmark Stadium that the Bills play are like 13-0 or something like that. How awesome would it be if the Bills actually wind up making it to the Super Bowl and, like, every single home game they have, including the playoffs, because they would probably be the number one seed, winds up being undefeated? Oh, that'd be cool. I mean, listen, I may be a Cowboys fan, but I'll always have a soft spot for the Bills, man. I mean, have you met the Bills Mafia? They're some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. So, yeah. If the Bills ever made it to a Super Bowl, there'd be few who'd be more shocked or happy about it than I would. If they win, I think the whole world is going to go over its head. Like, the Bills won. I mean, you know what? Not since the Bills got Von Miller a couple years ago have I ever been this sure that the Bills are going to make it to the Super Bowl. Like, as soon as they got Von Miller a couple years ago, I really thought it was Super Bowl or bust. And it really did look it. And then the whole thing with DeMar Hamlin happened. And, you know, the rest. Yeah, unfortunately, when that DeMar Hamlin thing happened, I'm like, man. Like, that, I think that's what sealed it for them not making the Super Bowl. And, you know, just bad luck after that. But the Bills look good. They're totally winning that division. If they can just get the number one seed, they got it. Actually, come to think of it, if the Bills have to play the Chiefs, actually the Bills are totally playing the Chiefs, aren't they? Yeah, that game is going to be crazy. All right. Yeah. Sorry I'm rambling on. I mean, I already made my pick, guys. I already said the Seahawks are going to win today. That said, though, there's other things happening today to look forward to. I mean, we got a new episode of Hot Ones today. Kate McKinnon's going to be on Hot Ones. Yeah, Kate McKinnon's awesome. What else? That's really about it. You have Hot Ones and Thursday Night Football. That's the majority of everything. And you know what? Looking back on it, I'm really glad that yesterday I did my final arc thoughts for Dragon Ball, like yesterday, because honestly, I don't think I'd be able to do it any other time. I mean, today I would have to make my NFL pick. On Friday, I would have to talk about this upcoming episode of Hot Ones. On Saturday, I have to give out a Blue Hammer Award. On Sunday, I make more NFL picks. On Monday, that's when a new One Piece manga chapter comes out. And on Tuesday, there's going to be, I'll react to who that next week's Hot Ones guest is going to be. So yeah, having the Arc Thoughts video be yesterday was the best thing for me to do. Unfortunately, like, this is one thing I keep forgetting this because even though I do this every year, it just happens so far apart, you tend to forget things. But with the new time of year, there's always like new changes to schedules and, you know, what I wind up talking about. Good Lord, what am I going to do in January with The Masked Singer coming back? Yeah, I miss The Masked Singer. I wish that, man, why do you have to wait until January, until season 14? It was awesome. I miss The Masked Singer. I mean, don't get me wrong, the season 13 finale was awesome, one of the best ever. Not to mention, I mean, Gretchen Wilson won the whole thing. The Queen herself, yeah, I've got no complaints there. You know what's funny? I was actually watching, because they'll make compilation videos of Masked Singer winners, like all the performances they do and their reveal performance. And I forgot just how great of a range Gretchen Wilson has. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, everyone at this point knows her as, you know, as her song title suggests, the redneck woman. But, I mean, that redneck woman has a whole lot of talent. More talent in like one of her phalanges. That's one of your finger bones. And she has more talent in one of her phalanges than a guy like me has in his whole body. You know, you gotta pay respect where respect is due. Okay, I think I've rambled on long enough. I already said the Seahawks are going to win tonight, so yeah, I'm picking the Seahawks over the Cardinals. Hope you like this video. If you'd like to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I do a homemade video for all you guys watching. Joe, hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And remember, if you guys want to talk, James will be here to lend you always your back. Take care and make good choices. 6-0-7 all day, baby.